Okay. Make a couple comments and happy to take a couple questions. Let me first say we are trying to build a stadium. We're doing everything we can to get the deal done, to get this building and this issue resolved for the next generation of fans. What's occurred in the last 24, 48 hours is no different than we've done in the past. We were asked by Republican leadership, Majority Leader Matt Dean asked us for some information. He had a concept that he wanted to run by us. We listened. We provided a discussion document, some feedback, and but it's not a proposal that we support. It's a concept and it's an idea that we responded to questions from Majority Leader Dean. Lastly, I would say that make no mistake that the Vikings stand with the agreement that we've negotiated. We've spent many years in the last several months and weeks and days and hours working on a term sheet that was negotiated in good faith over a period of several months with state and local leaders, the team, a bipartisan group of legislators, and that's the package that we stand with. There's 4 or 5 days left in the session. We're trying to do everything we can to get this done, and we think we're in position to get it done. Jeff.
So when you say that you don't support this plan, does that mean you're not behind it at all and you want to stick with the original plan, or you're open to this?
No, this was a concept that we were asked about by Majority Leader Dean. They asked for information, we provided it. It's no different than what we do to all 4 caucuses, to the governor, Department of Revenue, Finance. We provide information, we run numbers, we try to be responsive and helpful in this process. And that's what this exercise was. So, go ahead.
I'm sorry, did he ask you not to share it with the governor or others?
No. No.
Why does the governor think this is a secret meeting that was concocted by Republicans to scuttle the deal?
Well, I think, we have 4 to 5 days left in the session. There's lots of politics and endgame negotiations and conflict, and we're trying to stay out of that. We're trying to stay out of the tax bill and stay out of the bonding bill and stay out of the endgame negotiations. We're trying to stay focused on resolving the stadium issue. There was no secret meeting. It was a response to a question that we were asked by the Majority Leader of the House, which we do as in due course, which we've done and do whenever asked by leaders in this building.
How many times have you been asked to do something like this?
We've run numbers for leadership and legislators, and it's a course of business is they have ideas and they ask us questions and we provide information as the best of our ability.
Are you talking about dozens times, or?
I think it's just over the past 7+ years that we've been at this. It's part of the process. It's leaders asking the team. It's no different than what the Twins faced. They asked for information, and we provided it.
Lester, is this a setback? Is this poison the well that you've been trying to build a coalition for the state?
No, it shouldn't be a setback. It's just just another day at the Capitol, and when there's 5 days left in the session, there's politics, there's conflict, and we're trying to keep the focus on let's get the deal done. Again, we've negotiated in good faith over a period of months and years. We've done everything that our state leaders have asked us to do. We have a package that has bipartisan support. It's been negotiated that we support, and it's in position to be resolved. The one concern we have with the handful of legislative days remaining is that the bill that's in the House, the Lanning bill, and the bill that's in the Senate, the Rosen bill, are different proposals. We still think there needs to be time to negotiate an agreement that works for all parties, and so that's where our focus is. Again, this is nothing out of the ordinary that we haven't done as a course of business over the past several weeks, months, and years.
Last 2 questions. Lester, in your conversation with Leader Dean, did he promise that you would get an up or down vote at some point?
No. The conversation with Matt Dean was basically asking for information, laying a finance concept of bonding versus gaming and just laid it out as an option and wanted some discussion, and that's the extent of it. There was no discussion of politics, of votes, of timing. It was purely a question of how would this look if we did this, or how would it look if we did that. And so we provided that analysis and that research, and as we do in the course of business through this process.
Would you ever consider an open-air stadium? Would you ever consider an open-air stadium?
You know, I think the time to reconsider the site or design is past. We need to get this deal done. We've negotiated, we've compromised on the roof. We've compromised on the site. We like the site very much, but we've compromised and put significant contribution on the table. Half of the life cycle cost of this project. We've put $427 million in upfront capital, the third largest contribution in NFL history, and we put $13 million annually to cover operating and capital improvements at the stadium, which is the largest rent payment in the NFL. So we've put our chips on the table, and we need to resolve this issue. There's time left to do it. We're appreciative of the governor for standing with us, and we'll move forward in the process.